Reactables. It's not in the dictionary. We made it up, but it works.
A Martini production.
Hey everyone, what is going on? Happy Friday. Kind of a little improv show for Reactables. I said I wanted to talk a little bit about Superkraft and Mighty Jaxx and their new installment, Birth of Justice, that dropped this week. What a drop, man. Beautiful piece. I want to talk about it before club. We're still gonna have club tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. But I said, hey, let's just hang and discuss a little bit. Let me kick some music on and go. We're gonna go through the site, have a good time, because I think that this partnership is doing very well so far. I'm impressed. So let's get it done. Who's in the chat? We got Toy Mafia. What's going on, brother? Always the first in every chat. Love to see it. And we got Random Korean. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're doing well. Actually, for you, Random, it might be Saturday already because you're all the way on the other side of the world. Bobo Bill, what's going on? Good to see you. We'll see you guys on club soon. Okay, but let's talk about this Birth of Justice piece. Mighty Jaxx Superkraft coming together. And let me tell you, they are onto something. Second installment in this partnership. The first one was the Transformers bust that they did. But I'm really liking it. So I thought we'd just kind of walk through the process on their site, talk about it a little bit, and you can hear my 2 cents. And see, I want to hear what you guys think. So let's get it kicking. So here's their site. Shop now. And here we go. So edition size was 201. Now, how they kick this off is if you were on their mailing list, they sent you an email where you would have priority. I think it was 24 hours priority to order this piece. They give you a passcode and so forth. And either way, the passcode was going around the community, so everyone really had access. You can ask a friend and whatever, and everyone was getting it. What's going on, Ram? Good to see you, brother. I know Ramo picked one up, so huge congrats to you. And anyway, so how this rolled out was, you got the 24-hour email, access to it, awesome. And then today it went live for everybody. Yesterday was like 100% stock, so we're well past the 50% mark. And man, such a beautiful piece. $16.99, starting from $16.99 US, which includes free shipping. Not something that you're really seeing. We hear a lot about the free shipping being included in the price and collectors wanting it, but we don't see it that often. On new pre-orders, guys, that's what you have to understand. I hear a lot of people saying, wow, this is expensive. And don't get me wrong, it's definitely priced on the higher end. But this is a new pre-order, including shipping already. So take that with a grain of salt. What we've been seeing is, and what collectors, and that's ever since, Prime 1 did that Santa sale. What's going on, Terry? Before 10? Yeah, exactly. A quick one. When Prime 1 did their Santa sale, with the free shipping and the discounts, everybody got into that mindset. But that's that's not normal. You're not going to get a pre-order discounted and free shipping. So this is what free shipping looks like on a pre-order. In my opinion, this is how it should look, at least. It's going to be a little bit more on the pricier side. And if it's as crazy as it sounds, if it's free worldwide shipping, you're almost paying a little bit more for the greater good of everybody. Right? Because it's like free shipping to Australia, to Canada. So either way, we'll get a little bit more into the price point. Terry's saying, I like this. If I had room, I would get it 100%. Yeah. Michael, what's going on, Michael? Good to see you. Either way, we'll talk about the price. Starting at $16.99, pretty much for what you see in this photo here. Right here. You're looking at $16.99, as is here. So let's get into some of the fun stuff that they're doing with the customize. You're able to customize this order, which is really cool. Customizable special materials, painted, gold plated, real pearls on the base, or even the blue suit. So let's get into it. So I love what they're doing here with this kind of build your own statue. I think this is a great idea. It personalizes the piece. And you'll see what I mean here. Let's start here off the top. So we start at $16.99 for this base look, which for $16.99, even this base look is fantastic. Like, it gets the whole story. It's Bruce in Crime Alley, lost his parents, and you have his mom's pearls on the base, his dad's hat, some clippings, flyers from the Monarch, and then you have Batman, just beautifully sculpted here. Try to get out. There we go. With the bats that make the if you look at both sides of the bats, geez, if you look at both sides of the bats here, this makes the bat symbol, the wings of all the bats. So all the bats together make the wings, and then Batman's head. This just encompasses the bat symbol here. And then the texturing and painting in Bruce's suit is fantastic. The different textures from the vest to the dress shirt, and the wrinkles in the shirt to the tie and the actual suit. Wild. What they were able to accomplish here. Like, this is, if you're a Batman fan and you can swing this piece, like, this is a beautiful piece to add to the collection. Costume color. So they're offering it in black. So here's where the customizing starts. The original, you'll get it in black. That's included in the $16.99. They also have it in blue. You see that color difference there? So not only can you customize it, but as you're customizing it, they're showing you what it's going to look like. Seamless. No load up, no nothing. Seamless transition for an extra $169. Blue, just to upgrade to blue, is an extra $169. That's for me. I think you should be able to choose the color. Should be optional in regards to it being included, rolled into the price already when it comes to the color, because it's not extra parts, it's just the paint color. But if you want it in blue, it's an extra $169. For now, we're going to roll with black. So we're still at $16.99. We're going to go down to the utility belt that we can customize. You have the option of how it looks here, which is just painted, and then you can gold plate it, which gives it that more of a little bit of a pop of color, which is nice. For me, an unnecessary perk or addition, but if you're someone who likes that added pop, could be for you. $2.99 US is what it's going to cost you. Let me take a look at the chat real quick, see who's here, if anyone's leaving messages. Ramos saying, can't wait to have this in hand for my birthday next year. Heck yes. Random saying, if this was done by Prime 1, costing more, I'd get it. Ramos says, the only gripe I had was for those that wanted the blue version should have been the same price as the black version. Correct. Yeah, I covered that. I agree. Color shouldn't be extra, Michael's saying as well. I agree with you there. Maybe that's something they can work on for the future release. I think color should have been the same price, personally. But again, painted versus gold plated, that's an extra $2.99 just to gold plated. So if you're someone who wants, likes to have all the bells and whistles in their collection, that's the option you have. We're going to go with the basic painted for now. Martha's Pearls at the bottom of the base, which I love as just, I just love that addition to the piece. You have the option of painted versus real pearls. They'll actually put real pearls on the base. I'm crazy enough. The belt I don't need gold plated, but the pearls would be kind of cool if they actually put the real pearls. I know I sound crazy, but it would be pretty cool. It would cost you $200 extra US, which, yeah, do you need it? Not necessarily, but again, that bells and whistles and having the real pearls, I just think that's a cool touch to have on the base. But I'm gonna go stick with the painted again, just for this example, so we roll into the price point. The Wayne emblem on the bottom of the base there, right here, you can have it painted the way it is, which is almost like a copper color, bronze-ish look, versus you can actually get a gold plated like the belt. You can see that difference there, like the Batman belt. So you'll have the Batman belt, the utility belt, gold plated, as well as this Wayne emblem. That'll cost you $349. So hell no, we're not doing that. But it's fine. It's an addition. It's there if you need it, right? It's there if you need it. Now here we get to the good stuff. So add-ons for the Batman. Now this is where, this is where they really got smart. So when they launched this piece, you have an option of this modern head sculpt that's on the piece right now, and then they gave you this golden age head switch out, which they had stated was going to be included for the first 50 people. So from what I understand, and this is, I think, somewhere where they can work a little bit, is just a little bit of communicate, a little bit more clear communication, because a lot of people were kind of confused how everything works. But I am seeing, as pieces are releasing and we can play with the options online, it's getting clearer, and I'm definitely understanding it more. But there was some misunderstanding with, it was originally stated that the first 50 orders would get the Golden Age head switch out for free, which was happening. If you looked for that early release, where the people who received the email, those people who received the email, if you ordered it, essentially got it for free. Until up to about this morning, it was free. So it gave you, they had stated it was going to be the first 50 people, but then when you got to the website, they gave you a 3-day timer. So people were unsure of, is it still staying with the first 50 people, or have they changed it to everybody that orders within that timer? Now the timer was up to 2 days today when it changed from free to 149 US. So it must have been the 50 people. But that's cool, because it's like, I like it because it's them tiering. They're creating tiers of FOMO, essentially, and exclusivity. So you're the first person. If you're going to be there first day, support the product, you're going to get the bells and whistles. You're going to get that extra Golden Age portrait for free. Now you slept on it. Someone like me, you waited, and okay, you could, your piece is still available, but now if you want that portrait, you got to pay up. So this portrait was included for the $16.99. Because you waited and you didn't go right away, you're going to pay the $149 now. I think that's good. This whole system that we're seeing them introduce to the hobby, I want to see more of this from other companies. I think this is great. This is the incentivization to pre-order that we need. The piece is still there available, but the longer you wait, the more it will cost you. Right? So a win-win. You got a win for the company in the sense that it's incentivizing that early pre-order. You got a win for the collector because now the collectors who pre-ordered early, the earlier, get the portrait for free. It makes you move. We can't diddle daddle. If you're interested in the piece, you go for it. Is it a necessary portrait for you to own the piece? That's up to you. But I'll tell you something. If you're someone who was worried about the price before, the $60.99, where this portrait was for free, and now you got to pay the $149 to get it, you're going to be a little bummed. You're going to be like, damn, I should have pre-ordered it when it was this morning. And whether you were confused just because of the clarity of the, I still have 2 days to order it, you were kind of sitting on that. That's where the clarification has to come in. But they did say that it was going to be the first 50. So it looks like that's what happened. But beautiful portraits. I like this Golden Age portrait. And it makes it hard for me now to pull the trigger, thinking that I have to, at $60.99, I'm not going to get this portrait now. So it's now for the next release. If it's something I like, I'm going to think twice. I'm going to say, okay, you snooze, you lose kind of thing. Smart. Let's move on. We'll keep the portrait out for now just because now they are charging. So now this is something for me, if I would need to have. No questions asked. Let me go to the chat for a second. Free incentive for the first 50. Random green, exactly. It was brilliant. Free DX bonus upgrade for early pre-orders. Yep. And everything's here. There's no surprise variants. You're already, if you want, creating your variant. If you want the blue suit. That's the other great thing. You got your black suit and your blue suit. They're not going to come out in 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months. Say, hey, we got a blue suit. It's here right now. Here's your order. You miss out, you miss out. You buy it, congratulations, you got the piece. But there's no variants down the pipeline. What you see is what you get right now. Love it. Now this, for me, makes the piece. It ties the piece together. The roses, you guys know how much I love my roses. Roses with the pocket watch base that Bruce will sit on if you want to have him separate from the Batman. And on Club, we'll try to, tonight, just because of time, we'll go through some closer photos of the pocket watch. Man, the detail is really beautiful. So I like this because you get your roses, you can have Batman in one area, you can have Bruce with the rest of your Batman stuff. It's just, again, it's just allowing you to display the piece in different ways. That's going to cost you an extra $2.99. For me, is $2.99 a lot? For me, I see the value there as to how you could display the piece. I don't need the gold plate. I don't need the real pearls. Would be nice. I don't need to pay for the real pearls, but the roses with the pocket watch base, that one would be like when I first saw that option, I'm like, okay, I would want that. So we'll keep that in for now. We're at $19.98 right now. USD $19.98 shipped. And then they're giving you other options. You're getting a pedestal, which we'll look at pictures afterwards. I think they may have pictures in the first screen. And what the pedestal is, it'll essentially say the name of the company down here. And then it has the name of the statue or whatnot, and then the edition size and so forth. So it's nice for $2.99. Again, if you're a collector that likes the bells and whistles, that's there. Not personally for me, not something that I would add for that price point of $2.99. Now, something else that I really like is this partnership they did with ModuSpace, kind of offering the Modu cases that you can order, both with the light, both without light and with light. So measuring's already done for you. We don't know if it'll ship together. That'll be interesting. Maybe I could try to reach out, get some more information if they'll ship together. But the whole thing here is this whole login and one-stop shop. Right here, you could get everything done. You don't got to go to ModuSpace website. They pulled it for you already. You want it with the lights, without the lights. Those are your options. It'll fit in this Moji case, and it's just one-stop shop. Everything goes in your cart. Bada bing, bada boom, done, shipped to your door. I love this concept. I love everything about what Superkraft and Mighty Jaxx did with this partnership and what Superkraft's done with this ordering process. Seamless, professional, some tweaks, like I said, with the communication about the days and hours and so forth. Sure. But the concept, this is what we need. They've flipped it. We've asked for. I've mentioned it before on the shows. We've talked about how about if you can customize your piece to the point with different swap outs and so forth. And the answer to that would be always, well, how would production work? You're going to make just so many of this piece, so many of that piece. Well, this is how they're doing it. This is how they're doing it. As opposed to being forced. What I like about this too is, as opposed to being forced to pick up the extra pieces, right? Some companies will. Here's the price. You're getting all these swap outs. There's no choice. Down your throat. Then I like where this is. You can choose it, because then the swap outs will go in a drawer. Collector may never use them again. I love swap outs. Another collector may not like swap outs. So why pay for the swap outs if we're going to keep them in the drawer, or in the box? This way you're able to choose whether you want to do those upgrades. And this is still in its infancy. There's so much potential here still, with actual swap outs and so forth. Throw a grappling gun in there, or a batarang. Or this is like the beginning of this concept, and I think they hit the floor running. I think they really hit the floor running. It's clear, step by step. There's no questions here. Here's your price point now that you added everything. Let's go ahead and we can add free shipping. It's telling you how much your deposit's going to be, 30% of the price. Here it tells you already before you even get to the cart. As you're adding things, it's adjusting. It's adjusting the price, and it's adjusting what your deposit's going to be. Now, something I might have missed it, but it doesn't say NRD, so I'm going to assume maybe your deposit just becomes your NRD, and they're using deposit to replace the word NRD. Regardless, but I like here what's happening. Look, as you play around with it, it's adjusting that price point, so you can always go back. You don't have to go to your cart. I want to add the blue suit. Let's go to my cart to see what the price point. No, you don't have to do that. It's doing that for you all here already. So, the way I wanted it, we're going to be looking at 1998 US. And it's essentially, and they're giving you the picture of what you're getting here. You don't have to wonder, hey, did I add something? Did I miss something? Everything's here. Let me see if I put the look, and if I put the Moji case, it actually that's crazy. With the lights, I applaud them so much. I can't give them enough praise here. Is it pricey? I'm tired of hearing the price thing. It's pricey, but it's selling. So, like I've always said, if the price is too much, like we saw Iron Studios putting up pieces today, $700, $400 for 1/10. Is it pricey? If it's too much, maybe it's not for you. But this, even if I'm not buying it, I can sit back and appreciate here what's being done and be excited for what's to come in the future. Now, again, a partnership in its infancy, so it's easy to get excited about this as a prototype. We have to wait to see production as well, right? That's what's really gonna prove this partnership and really prove this this company and what their vision is going to be, that production on these pieces, these first two pieces primarily. Because what I've heard is a lot of people asking as well, we haven't seen any production pieces from these companies at all, and they want us to fork down $600 NRD. Completely understandable. I get it completely. Fair point, really. But when I look at this piece, no word of a lie. When I look at this piece, I'll see if I can get some more of the photos. I see XM. I see XM in this prototype. That's what I see. The old XM. Like this screams Transformation Hulk to me. That's what this screams. When that originally released, and that price point on that, people happily paid. This for a Batman fan, man, and I'm a Batman fan, but I'd love to grab this. Absolutely love to grab this. This is. I didn't even. The fact that you can put even the Maji space is wild. With the lights, that's cool. And we've been on it. I'm streaming. You guys know how my internet is. No glitches, no freezing, no nothing. So it's good. So just to say, most expensive you'd pay for one would essentially be. So we said, what was it? $16.99 for basic, and then most expensive with all the bells and whistles would be $3,961, which for a quarter scale is mind-boggling. But you're getting, of course, the quarter scale, the Maju space. Maybe if we take away this, we're at 3,004. Like, yeah, still, that's for quarter scale pieces. It's a lot of coin to put down. That's for sure. Again, the options are here. I think people are like, wow, Maju case $499. They're looking at these prices and being like, are they nuts? It's not for you. It's not for you. But the options are here. The convenience are here. People will pay for convenience. Click of a button, you can get your whole statue ordered and done. You don't have to worry about going from here to Maju Space and then figuring out the measurements and finding the ones with the light. Is this the one with the light? Is this one without? You don't have to. It's already everything laid out for you. You guys gotta pay. You gotta pay for that kind of service. We're paying $1,100 for Sideshow's Ghost Rider. $1,100, and you're saying $16.99 is too much for this? I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. But with shipping, that's with shipping in here already. No, I can't. I can't wrap my head around that. This is cool. Nice guy, what's going on? See, nice guy says 1,700 is too much. Fair enough, man. Jarhead saying NRD is under grand total. Perfect. We're gonna go there next because the under grand total. Yeah, the $799, right? The deposit. That's what you're referring to. I think that's what you're referring to. That's what I had mentioned. Was they're replacing NRD with deposit. I think that's what he's referring to. But I wanted to go here because a lot of people were asking, well, okay, let's look at some of the photos before we do that. Look, like, I don't know, man. I look at this Batman. Like, a lot of people saw the Iron Studios one that was just shown yesterday and like, wow, this is more affordable. This is only 1,000. But they took almost the exact same photo. I don't know if it's here, but I saw it online of this bat here on the base, and then Iron Studios put one as well. And the level of detail in just the wings here are wild, and then the face of the bat. Again, I understand this is just prototype. It's okay to get excited though. Look at this. The pearls. I have to get this piece, man. Oh, I have to get this piece. And it doesn't help. I got what happened to the collect responsibly. See, because the thing is, it's shipped here, but I still gotta pay my taxes to cross the border, and because Trumpy over there, he was yapping about tariffs. Our Canadian dollar just plummeted. Look at the pearls in the hands. It's just one of the only things that I felt a little I want to see more. And they're at SGCC, the Shang. I think it's Shang. There's an event in Singapore right now going on. I think we're going to be able to see more coverage over the weekend and overnight, which I'm going to try to get you guys as much as I can info. But I want to see how the tier is really done in person, because in some of the photos, the way it blends with the paint and stuff, it just looks like it blends in with the skin. I can't really. Oh, it looks good. It's not like they texturized everything the same way. It's the scarf has its own design. The vest has its own. The tie, the shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. Congrats to everyone who ordered this. This is one to have. This is exciting. Yeah. The water effect near the sewer, the puddle. Man, look at the ripple effect in the water. That the ripple effect in the water. Okay, that's it for pictures. Look at that cape. This is just badass. And then I envision this as a centerpiece in a Batman collection, like just in the center. Depending on what scales you're playing with, you can have it up high or just at waist level, and then around him all the rogues. The story that would tell. You can even use like the tweeter head if they ever come out. Third scale bus line. Imagine having. I'm gonna do the render up of this. Imagine having him like up high, and then on the bottom, just going around from side to side. The tweeterhead bus, just that concept alone, and what they're thinking of doing, or the sideshow quarter scale rogue lineup of PFs. Anywho, people were asking, it wasn't very clear as to the release date. I want to say it's under here. So yeah, edition size 200 plus the one. The one is going to be for everyone who ordered. You're going to go into a raffle for the Noir edition. The Noir edition is essentially this piece, from what I understand, in black and white. Artists on this were Martin Augusta, and on the creative art direction side, sculpt is Adib, and the paint is Artur Montero. So here we go. Estimated shipping date, which wasn't really visible, is October to December 2025. Shout out to Jeff for helping me out with that one. And that's it. Everything's broken down here. What can be an add-on, what can't in the box. Payment methods, it tells you can pay in full, which, you know how, don't always recommend doing that. Pay your NRD, keep your separate account. That's how I would do it. Personally, not everyone has to do it like me. Pay your deposit, keep your separate account. Either do your automatic payments from your paycheck to that account, or do it manually. Does it work? Sure. Does it take time to be organized? Sure. But you protect yourself in a certain way, and you should be holding on to the money. You never know, delays and then cancellations, God forbid. We're seeing it now with a so-called company. I want my money back. Not happening. Protect yourself. Get your deposit in there. Pre-order it. Keep the money separate. You can pay in 2 steps as well. 30% now, then the remaining 70% when the product is ready to ship. That's the one where you put the deposit, and the one I'm referring to. And then there's an option where you can pay in installments through a third-party company. So, you can view it in 360. Also, drag to rotate. Look at that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. The way they did the site is freaking cool. This concept, man, look at this. Look how the cape on the base is sculpted as if it is resting on the base, just as if the material is just laying there. That is gorgeous, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know what more there is to say about this. This is really good. Jarhead saying they almost got me on this one. Looks great, ton of details. I almost picked up 2, but 2,000 with the extra base didn't speak to me. Random Korean saying, true, a really nice centerpiece with rogues or the Bat family around him. Yep. That would be cool. Ramos saying, so many ways to have this. I can see having him by himself with just the light hitting him as the bat symbol appears on the wall, or have a nice print in mind. Yeah, we were discussing, like, you showed me that print. That print would look badass. Or having like 2 spotlights, one on Batman and then one on Bruce. Yeah, I think it's with this. I think the price shocked a lot of people. There was a lot of sticker price shock, but look, man, past the. Well, I think we're almost in the 75%, like 25% left. I'd say almost, right? Not quite, but so now I think sales will slow down a little bit just because now that extra portrait has to be paid for of 149, where that's value coming out of the purchase. But this is how you incentivize pre-ordering. I wanted to say it was a 30-day pre-order window as well. I can't remember. Somebody confirm if you can. But I want to say that's it. Here's the noir version. So it's the whole bells and whistles, the gold-plated belt, gold-plated Wayne symbol. So here's the picture of what we were talking about, that for I think it was $2.99, that extra base, sub base you can get. It says Birth of Justice, the edition, and then the edition size. But the noir comes with the bells and whistles, and I think there's only one of them. This is what's going to be given to one lucky winner, is going to be able to upgrade their purchase to this if they like. I don't know if I'd want it in black and white. I almost would. Well, the gold plating and the real pearls and like that all pops, and the roses pop just beautifully with this black and white. But like with the noir, does the pocket watch come with it where Bruce can sit on it? It's not very clear. All orders made are automatically entered for a chance to win a free upgrade to the noir edition, featuring unique paint and customized parts. Okay, here we go. So full customization, precious metals, and custom options make each piece truly unique. Custom design package, worthy of the Dark Knight. Unique color, inspired by the iconic comic book ink style. Yeah, so you're getting that black and white. And then the engraved pedestal. So what you get is what was just shown there. I don't think you get the pocket watch. So, interesting. But you're getting that gold plating and that sub base. Yeah. Polystone, ABS. It's part of the base materials. Man, I think it's really cool. Again, base is $16.99. Includes the free shipping, and if you were able to snag that one with the extra portrait, I don't think that's it's high for a quarter scale. But I think we got to get past the concept of pieces going for, once they release, going up for sale 40%, and then free shipping being added to that, or 30% free shipping being added to that. We gotta get out of that mindset. That's just me. It's like I said, that Sideshow Ghost Rider, yeah, it has a beautiful light up, but 1,100 without shipping? I don't know, man. That could just be the Bat fan in me. E-Man, are you picking this up? Oh, E-Man. E-Man, I'm on the edge, E-Man. I'm on the edge. So for me to get this piece, I will show you guys right now. This is where it gets tough for me. Canada to USD. So $16.99 US. So it'd be $2,400 for me to pick it up roughly. Shipped. Which is fine. It's a lot. Let me see here. Hold on. Because it's not only the damn $2,400, then I got to pay 30% custom fees on top of that. Unless I do that border trick, I'm a jig, but we won't say that live. 30%. It's an extra. So I'm paying. I'll probably pay like $3,100 for this. That's a lot. That's a lot. Iconic piece, standard in the collection, 100%. But to pay that, it's international customers just always get shafted. So, if you want to be in the hobby, you got to pay up. That's it. If you want the piece, I understand. So, am I picking it up? E-Man, this bar hasn't moved yet, so I'm really still thinking. I'll be honest, I really am on the fence. BMAT, no one would say shit about price if it was Prime 1. Yeah, I think so. I'm just tired with the pricing conversation. Tired. It's going everywhere. Where your sideshow puts up a piece, wow, this price. We talk about price. This, like I had said, Iron Studios, man, all those pieces they put out today, we're gonna talk about on the club soon. I'm gonna hop off here soon, and $400, $500, $600 for 1/10. Yeah, they're nice, intricate pieces, but where have we come in this hobby? Where we gone from $200, $300, now we're looking at $700 pieces. It's going up. This hobby's very expensive. This hobby. This is where we need to get back into this mindset of this hobby. This is a luxury. You know, you get into your car every day and drive to work or school. That's a luxury. This hobby is a luxury. This is not meant to be for everyone. There's people who's dropping that amount of money on pieces. But look, it's selling. The proof is in the pudding. The value is here. People see that their value is here. There's value here. So, but I can see this company, if these hit the way I think they're going to hit, you're looking at XM's replacement. From what I'm seeing with the design of this Batman and the way it's done, even if you took away the Bruce and just had the Batman, the way they've engineered those bats to make that symbol, the artistic team here behind this, right here, a pat on the back. Again, early stages. Let's hope that this is how it's going to be towards the end. October 2025, end of the year is what you're expecting. End of next year, October to December. The other thing, who was asking me? E-Man was asking me if I want to get this. The other issue that I have with this is this comes out the exact time that I have another pre-order that I had one pre-order for next year. I've had it pre-ordered already for a while. It comes up at the exact same time. So I could save up and think, but come on, I don't know if that's collecting responsibly. So we'll see. Maybe I could still have some pieces in the collection that I'd like to clear up and maybe get rid of. But the bar hasn't moved, so we'll see. Plus, I have all my buddies in the chat keep reminding me, sending me pictures of the bar and how much it's moving. I just wanted to come out here before club and kind of give my thoughts on this partnership, these releases. The guys will give you their thoughts. We'll talk about it a little bit on the show, but I just wanted to give them a pat on the back and kind of shine a light on what's being done here. If you think this is too pricey, you're not a Batman fan, nothing like that. What I don't think is being talked enough is this whole catalog one-stop shop availability that they're providing to pick up their pieces. I'm here for it. I'm completely here for it. We always want options. You got a slew of options here. We don't want variants coming out at a different time. You get to choose your variant now if you want the blue suit. I think this is the tires are on the right track. Now let's just go. And again, I want to start seeing some other companies adopting it. You've seen LBS a little bit dabble, like tip the toe into it with not to this level. It's a little bit of a different release, but like with the Thanos bust, where you could purchase the bust separately. That kind of this takes it to a whole nother level, in my opinion. This is like where this is like if you were doing market research to build to get to this point. This is like where it should be. So, yeah, we'll put the pin in it here. Appreciate what this partnership is bringing. Mighty Jaxx and what happened to the screen here? There we go. Mighty Jaxx and Superkraft. What that partnership is doing, I think, is beautiful. Keep up the good work. And the communication. That's the one thing I'd like them to work on a little bit, is the communication. It didn't seem like it was very seamless. Some collectors were receiving the emails. Some collectors weren't receiving the emails. Reach out to someone. If you don't get an email and you're expecting it, just reach out to a fellow collector on Facebook, whatever. We'll send it to you. If you could check your junk mail folders, that's where mine was, under spam. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, always reach out to us. Everybody on YouTube is pretty. I won't speak for them. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and we can try to get them answered. And if we can't answer them on the spot, at least escalate it to the right team to get it. But they're over there at the Supercraft's over there at SGCC. So we're hoping to see some coverage soon of the piece and what it'll look like in hand, essentially, of the prototype. And then we just wait for production. Should be around the corner, really, at the end of next year. So where do you get BMAT saying, where do you get the Christmas hats for your statues? BMAT. Amazon. Just type in mini Christmas hats. I got to get some more. I wanted to try them because I didn't know if the size was going to fit, but that's fine for now. I got the little Christmas hat corner there. But yeah, mini Christmas hats, they'll come up. Look for if you're 1/3 collector, look to the 4-inch diameter. You need the 4-inch. And be careful because some packs come, it's a mix. The 4-inch, 2-inch, so be careful. No Santa hat for Punchline. Jeez, Random, you and Punchline, God. I even put her in frame for you because I knew you were going to say something already. All right, guys, join us in club in about 20 minutes. We'll be hanging out for club. And again, just wanted to give a huge shout out to Mighty Jaxx and Superkraft and the team. Keep up the great work. 2025 so far, this end of this coattail of the year, it's looking like it's going to be a good year. So let's stay positive and have some fun. And always remember, collect responsibly. That's the number one thing here. If you think something's expensive or too, don't fall for that FOMO. That's what they're trying to induce, and that's fine. We need that. We need that in the hobby, but just make sure your budget matches with your FOMO. Those have to coincide together. All right, guys. Peace out. We will see you in like 20 minutes. That's right, Bill. Hit that like button. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button too. Hell yeah. Mafia's getting the party started already. All right, guys. Peace. See you soon. Where's the end clip? Reactables. It's not in the dictionary. We made it up.